Hey everyone, Joe here. Well, today I got a little quick photo tip video for you and talk about setting up these octagon umbrella softboxes. Now, this is not your normal setup video because I'm going to go over some of the bracket options and what I think is probably the best way to set your Speedlites up inside them. So, let's get in here and get started. Okay everyone, let's first start talking about brackets. Now, I have 3 different types of brackets here and they all can work inside these softboxes. Now each one has their little pros and cons, and I'm just going to go over that. Okay, the first bracket here is called an S-type bracket, and this is one of the newer heavy-duty plastic ones that are out on the market now. Now the good thing about this one is the Speedlite can sit closer to the center of the softbox, which gives you a much better spread. The downside to it is that it's big and you can only fit one Speedlite inside the softbox. Okay, so I'm going to set this one over to the side and let's talk about the other two. Now these other two are the most common type. Here you have your single Speedlite bracket and here you have a tri-bracket. Now there's pros and cons to these as well. First pro to this one is, well, it's smaller, lighter, and it's also a little bit cheaper. Okay, now the con to it is, well, it's only one Speedlite to it, and the way it sets the Speedlite on top, it can offset some of your light spread inside the softbox. Now I'll explain that in just a moment. The other type here is a tri-bracket. Now this is the bracket I normally use the most. Now I don't use it to actually use, say, 3 Speedlites on it. I only use 2 Speedlites. The good thing is you can put one Speedlite on each side and gives you a good even spread. The downside to it is, well, it just costs a little bit more. But other than that, I find it a great bracket. Now let me show you how to set these up on an actual light stand, and we can show you how to set up your softbox while we're at it. Okay everyone, well here I have a 9-foot light stand, a little generic one, about $25. You can find these on Amazon all day, and these are actually really good to set your softbox up on. Now I recommend a 9-foot stand, not because of the height, because I seldom use it much higher than it is right now. The reason I recommend these is because they have a wider base to them, which if you're going to be using your softbox outside, that means the wind is less likely to blow it over. Now, let's take our little bracket here, our single one, and we'll note the hole here in the center. This is where your hole for your softbox will go through. Alright. Now right here I have the Neewer 32-inch Speedlite softbox. Now as you can see, this is quite large. Now there's 2 ways to you can open these up. Now, this is because the pole, if you'll notice on the inside, is shorter than, say, a regular umbrella. Now, like I said, there's 2 ways. One, you can grab the front here and grab the inside part and push to open it up. Or you can just grab the part in the center and do what I do and just press it onto the floor like so. And when you've done, you then have your softbox already opened up. Now on these softboxes, there normally is a zipper part at the bottom that you can open up all the way to help slide your softbox over your pole. And you simply just open it up and fix it about center ways. Once we've done that, we can now take our Speedlite and set it up on it. Okay. We grab our Speedlite, set it up on there, and you can bend it down. Now I mentioned a while ago these don't give an even spread. That's because the light is hitting here and is bouncing down here. Now when you actually test this out, what you get is an area up here on top that gets very little to no light, where all your light is shifted down this way. This is why I don't use these brackets that much. So let me get the other bracket out and I'll show you how I set the Speedlites up on it. Well, okay everyone, well I now have my other bracket set up, and you'll notice that the actual umbrella pole goes through the top square piece of these tri-brackets. Now there is a hole down here at the bottom, but it's not used. If you want to use it, you could, but it's going to offset your light. Now let me show you what I like to do with my Speedlites. Let's get Speedlite number 1 and put here. Just tighten it up just a little and set it there. Now Speedlite number 2, take on this side of the bracket and tighten it down and set it there. I've seen a lot of times where people want to put one here, whatnot, and I do not recommend that. I recommend it this way. That way it bounces light here and here at the same time. It gives you a nice even spread of light. So that's how I like to set these up. Okay everyone, well, let's get our little screen here and set this up now. Now when you set these up, a lot of people want to put these out to the far edge. You do not want to put these out to the far edge. You want to put them right inside the Velcro edge here into the center as much as possible. This gives you a much better fit. Okay everyone, well you can see we now have a nice good fit in the side of this softbox. Now another reason to do this is you can get egg crate grids for these. Now I'm still trying to find an egg crate grid for this particular one, but many of these softboxes do have them. Another thing is you do want to leave an edge, that way you get more light control options here. The edge can be the difference between spreading light out too far or keeping it more managed and controlled, which is the whole reason to have a softbox in the first place. But that's it for this tutorial. But before I go, I want to give a pro tip out to everybody. Now, a lot of people like these, but the problem is with using a lot of Speedlite softboxes is you have no modeling lamp. Now, I do not use a modeling lamp to direct my light because I like to be able to see what it looks like in camera, and I have an already good idea of how things look anyway when I'm setting my lights up. However, there is times when you may not have enough light in the studio to be able to get focused correctly with your camera. Now, these little lights setups right here you can get that come with a lot of lighting setups that Neewer sells and stuff that, and of course Limo Studio, Cowboy Studio, all sell these little lights setups here. Now, normally I don't recommend you put any kind of light bulb in these as it can get too hot. But a lot of these new LED bulbs, like this 12 watt one here I got, actually, 12 watt LED bulb, do not get very hot at all. You can leave this thing running for an hour and still be able to hold the bulb without burning yourself or being in any kind of pain whatsoever, so it doesn't get hot at all. So with LED bulbs getting more better quality these days, you can actually put one of these little bulbs in there. Just simply kind of run through the pole that your softbox is using through the center, and you're good to go. And then it just gives you enough light to actually get proper focus and stuff. But anyway, that's it for this video, folks. I hope you like this little photo tip, this little quick tutorial. And if you do find it helpful and like the video, please give me a thumbs up. Thumbs up's always highly appreciated. If you're not a subscriber to my channel, be sure to subscribe. Subscribing's free. It's for you. Let you know when I release more videos. Until next time, everyone, thank you for watching.